Hello everyone, welcome to Binary. So this is the third video on JavaScript, and today we will be covering the basic concepts of objects, classes, constructors, etc. Now, an object is a collection of properties. And what do you mean by properties? Properties are basically divided into two parts, keys and values. So an object, you can imagine it as a container, and it contains the left side as the keys and the right side as the values. So imagine you have a student. The name of the student is suppose Tim. His age is 15. His role is 56 and his marks is 90. So the name, age, role and marks, these fall under the keys, and the values or the Tim 56, 15 and 90, these are the values stored in it. Let me show you here student, and suppose his name, his role, his age and his marks, these are the keys. And Tim, what did I take the role as? 56, his age 15 and his marks is 90. So these are the values that are stored inside the object named student. So student is a container and it contains properties, and properties have been divided into two parts: the keys, that is name, role, age and marks, and values, that is Tim, 56, 15 and 90. Now let me show you here. Suppose we create a variable named A, and inside that we store these 1 colon A comma 2 colon B comma 3 colon C, and we end it. Now if I want to print it, so this is like an object. A is an object and it contains the same format as the student class. So if I want to print it, I can do it document.write. So you can relate it, right? A and student. So object dot entries A, and let me just print it out on the web. See 1A, 2B, 3 and 3C. So now if I change it to var A, for student I name it, equals to new object, and after that, so this is the object named student, and after that I add all the parameters or all the keys inside it. Student dot name equals to Tim, student dot role equals to 56, student dot age is 15, and student dot marks equals 90. So if I print A now, let me sorry, not A, it will be student now, sorry. Let me see what it does. Name is Tim, role is 56, age is 15 and marks is 90. Okay, so this is how you print the whole object. Now if you want to print only the values, you can do it just by changing the name from entries to values, and you see Tim, 56, 15 and 90. Okay, so that is all about objects. Now you can add any kind of data type inside an object. Even you can add a function inside it. So suppose I change it from, let me just remove the code. Okay, so let me add a variable named A, and A equals to what? Let me change it to student, sorry. Okay, now student, and I end it with a semicolon. Okay, now the name, suppose F name is again Tim, let me take, and the age is 15. Okay, now let me add a function inside it, and the function will be details. Okay, so this is a details function. This will be comma. Okay, because you saw the previous example, it's basically a variable named student, and inside that you create these keys, and these are the values inside. So age is the key, F name is the key, and Tim is the value, and 15 is the value. So we create another thing that is a function, a details. So the name of the function is details, and this is how you define the function. So what do you do inside it? You return this dot fname. Now let me call it from the document dot write, and the name of the entire object is student. So student dot, the name of the function is details. So you can see that details function is under the student. So if I print this on the web, it will be Tim. If you want to print anything else, if you want to print the age, this dot age, you can do that. So it's 15. So this was a very basic introduction to objects. Now let me show you how to use the constructors in JavaScript. Let me just comment out the code so that you can check out later. Okay. Now suppose you want to work with constructors. So you write function, and suppose the name of the constructor is student. We are using the function student to make you understand the various aspects. Okay. So we pass on parameters like fname, the full name, age, role, and marks. So this dot fname. Now we use this, I will explain it to you later why we are using this here. This dot age, this dot role, and this dot marks. Okay, now we have done with the constructor, and now all you got to do is call it. So let me make a variable, suppose a equals to new student. Now here we pass on the parameters. So Tim, the age will be 15, the role will be 56, and the marks is 90. So now whenever you're writing this part of the code, all you're doing is creating student instance of that object, and this refers to this instance of that object. So this dot fname, or you're storing it inside a. Okay, so whenever you are printing document dot write object dot values a, it will print all the values inside that are stored in a. Okay, so Tim, 15, 56, and 90. Okay, so this is basically a constructor, and we are making an object and naming it a, and you are printing all the values that has been stored inside a. Okay, so this was a very basic example of constructors and objects. You can do more, and you can check it out on the internet. There are lots of examples available, lots of codes that you can see. Okay, so thank you for watching, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Have a good day.